Welcome to Podcast the Abridged Series, aka the most unintelligible form of comedy. It's your boy, Young Kiyoma, aka the Flokage, aka the last known user of the Fist of the North Star, aka Nick. And who are you?
I'm Sean, and I vented myself Terminator shit,
That's fucking crazy.
dude.
I like that one.
Yeah, dude. You ever saw the Terminator, where you find out
Mm.
that John John Connering's Sean Connor, the Connor boy from the second movie, his his father is a soldier from the future that fucked his mom. I mean, banged his mom. We can't be cussing in the first 10 minutes because that monetization stuff.
We're not gonna get monetized.
And anyway,
We
uh,
need that. We need that sweet YouTube ad revenue so we can go back to
we need
SoundCloud.
we need we are here on YouTube so that we can afford enough money to pay for a SoundCloud subscription.
And then we're also putting this on Podbean when I get around to rendering it as an MP3 instead of a WAV file, because fuck their system.
Dude, you're just working so much, and I'm in the background screaming at my phone.
You've been playing Dokkan.
I'm so upset.
What?
I just want an Android team. That's all I want.
Do you have a LSL yet?
No.
No, am I kidding? You don't have LSL.
I have
You got any of the leads? Do you have any of the Android leads?
I got Android 21,
Okay, that's solid.
and I'm slowly working up to the LR Android 17, 18.
Okay, solid.
And I got a UR first form cell, in which his passive ability is that he heals 30% of any damage dealt to you.
I mean, if you don't have anything else, that's fair, yeah. I mean, I'd honestly just use the int EZA, so
Mm.
fair, but
So, and I don't know if any of the banners out. You can get Android 13. So, sad. Because I keep hearing that if you're gonna make an Android team, have Android 13 on there. I'm like, I don't know.
Are there any Android 13 cards in the game?
I think
I don't
so.
even know if there are. I've never run Androids. I've never even like paid attention to
Uh,
stuff like that.
it's either like 13
I
or
usually just try to run the good teams like Patara and Fusion.
I don't know, it's either like 13 or 15. I've been only doing the villains banner, not the heroes banner, because the heroes banner gave me really bad luck, and the villains banner is giving me not so much bad luck. I'm getting
Huh.
I'm getting physical Broly's, so
Oh shit, really?
I got in two so far.
You could run. Wait, which physical brother? Like the new one? The one on the banner?
Mm-hmm.
Like the movie one?
Yeah,
Like the new movie?
yeah.
And you've got dupes of them.
I got one copy of them.
You know you can run. You know you can run movie villains now, right?
Yeah, didn't that just come out as a new team?
It's either movie villains or movie heroes that did. I don't remember which, but I know that he leads movie villains, and he also leads full power.
Yeah. Well, I think I can do movie villains
That's a good
because I have two. I have the two good toilet, environmental Gokus.
Do you have the? No. Movie villains isn't new. Do you have the AGL um the AGL Turles, the one with like the tree of might fruit?
Yes, and I have the grade 8 version.
No, don't use that one. But the one with like the fruit, he's another lead for it. You run him with that Broly. That team's disgusting.
All right, and since all of the Dokkan events are out right now,
Yeah. Now is indeed the time.
yeah, we got 9 days to get like 77 medals. Anyway,
Have fun.
I only got one good team.
What's that?
my Goku Ginyu team.
Oh yeah, you're free to play. Oh,
It
well, I
it's
mean, you're new. You're new to Dokkan, so I mean that's fair. It's better than nothing.
doesn't freaking beat the Super 2 bully thing. So that's fun.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Should we get into our sponsor?
Sure, go for it. That's all
Alright.
you, dog.
Well, I got our sponsor holding in my hand right now. It's
Okay, lay it on me.
all right. Ice guy in my mouth. It's meant to be water. Water, water is amazing. water, water is healthy for you. If you don't drink water, you are going to die. Water, it's drinkable.
Water.
It's
It's drinkable.
You know what? If I was truly a sponsor for water, I think that would be an amazing logo. It's drinkable.
Jesus Christ.
People won't say that's a bad slogan because it's a fact. Unless you live like in some like third world country.
Owning water with facts and logic.
You know where they're not gonna put that advertisement at?
Where?
Flint, Michigan.
Because it's not drinkable.
I've-
Oh shit.
To this day,
Wow.
I still find that ironic. Flint, Michigan, and it's got contaminated water.
What's ironic about that?
Flint,
What's so ironic about
Flint,
Flint, Michigan?
contaminated water with iron in it, lead poisoning
Y'all ever
in
play
water
Minecraft?
in Flint, Michigan. Okay, I guess you can't see it, but
No, I do. I see it. I get it. It's not that funny.
I'm just gonna get a shirt that says Flint, Michigan.
I'm
And
gonna
then
make a fuck Jiren shirt, dog. You're giving me too much work.
one day we're just gonna make shirts and just sell them. That's what we're gonna be doing.
We
for-
are.
That's our
No, I plan on it. I
Yeah.
plan on it.
yeah. First shirts we're making, fuck Jiren. High on the front, buy on the back, and Flint, Michigan. And on the back it says ironic.
Ironic. I like that. I like that.
People,
That's good.
people are gonna be asking what's ironic about it, and you'll be like, Flint,
Flint,
Michigan.
Michigan.
Do you see?
I like that.
Do you see the irony here?
You ever played Minecraft?
Yeah. You ever play? That'd be our fourth shirt. You ever played Minecraft?
Nah.
No.
We're making too many at once, dog.
No, I got a better one.
We're making too
I got a
many
better
at
one.
once, bro.
So there was this guy I knew, and
Okay.
he once said that Roblox was gonna replace the Unreal Engine. That's what we need as a shirt.
Roblox, the new Unreal Engine.
Yeah. And
I like that.
what's funny about that is that he said it unironically, like he was serious.
He was being wholeheartedly like he thought that was it. He thought that was the wave.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So update. I switched from Coke Cherry to water. Vice versa.
Really?
Yeah, I'm now drinking Coke Cherry. Now I'm out of Coke Cherry. Back to water.
You needed to update us with that. Why?
Back to our regularly scheduled podcast.
That doesn't. No, that's not. You didn't interrupt. You just pulled up out of nowhere. Just bringing useless information to the table.
You know what? I was thinking about eating some fish, while while us recording this, but I was like, I'll stick with water and ice.
So you're just hitting us with useless information. Is that what today is? Is today the useless information day?
Isn't every day with me useless information?
I don't know if you're trying to be
Did did you know that? Did you
philosophical.
did you know did did you know that celery has negative calories?
That's a lie.
That is not a lie. That is a fact. It's
On what?
because your body takes more energy to compose celery than the energy it gives into your body.
And where'd you get this information from? And also, you said compose. You mean chewed on?
Not chew on. I mean, like when it goes into your stomach and it,
Oh, to digest. You mean?
yeah, yeah. And
There we go. That's the
where
term
did
I'm
I
going
hear it
with.
from? Fucking like
Yeah.
dozens of people who like every time I like to bring up a fun fact, they got to bring up that fact, and I'm like, biatch, I know that.
But where'd they hear it from?
So,
Where'd they hear it from, though?
I don't know. YouTube, like,
Celery. The new. Another short idea. Celery. The new, actually.
um, we're businessmen. We're just, did you know that?
We're ahead of the game.
Yeah. Did you know that tigers, on average, have four more teeth than lions?
And to back that fact up, did you also know that Tyga, the rapper, has four more teeth than your actual usual human?
Did you know?
Your average day to day man?
Did you know that I have more teeth than the average poor redneck that lives in Alabama?
Hey, don't say that. Yo, don't say that. That's where we're friends with the dude who live. We're friends with people who live in Alabama, dog.
Are they
We got some Shadowrun boys there. You can't say that.
poor rednecks?
I don't think so.
Then what are you complaining about?
I'm just saying, they might take offense to that. I know one of them listens.
Okay. Well, then he can prove my fact.
That's true. I'll ask him.
All right. Well, first we gotta talk about Nintendo Direct.
Damn, we're just bringing up a new topic out of nowhere. Yeah, me and Sean watched the Nintendo Direct together when that happened.
I didn't like it
What was
because
your favorite part of it?
my favorite
Oh wait,
part.
what didn't you like? What didn't you like? Hold up, no. I'm bringing you off track. We're coming back. We're coming
Uh,
back. We're
uh.
redoing. Just say. Start with your least favorite
All
part.
right. My least favorite part was the entire thing because it made me lose on bingo.
Oh yeah, that's true. He was one spot away from filling out his bingo card.
Yeah.
He really was. He was close.
Didn't mention anything about social media apps.
My least favorite part of it was probably trying to think.
Yoshi's Crafted World.
Yeah, no, yeah, for sure. I didn't really like cuz I just don't really care. Ooh, my mic echoed there. But I just don't really care about that. So
Yeah.
it's like, eh.
I like I know this comes from Kirby's Epic Yarn, and I didn't like Kirby's Epic Yarn.
I actually fucked with Kirby's Epic Yarn
I
heavy. That's one of my favorite games.
I don't think it's a bad game at all. It's just when I played it, I didn't think it was really that fun.
That's fair.
So
It just wasn't for y- for you. For you. It
yeah,
wasn't for you.
but around that time, that's when I started like playing Smash Bros. Brawl, and I thought Smash Bros. Brawl was great. And coming off of Smash Bros. Brawl into that game probably was the best taste to get into my mouth. So
I I actually this is gonna sound strange. Brawl might be my favorite Smash game, but aside from like Ultimate.
people diss on Brawl, and I can kind of understand.
Brawl's really, really like fun. That's all it is. It's just fun.
Yeah,
Like
it's my
even from a competitive standpoint, if I were to play Brawl competitively, I feel like I definitely would like it more than I like Melee. But that's simply because I find competitive Melee boring. Not watching it, but playing on a competitive level, I find boring. That being said, I feel like as a spectator sport, Melee is better. But that's because Brawl ended up dying and Melee didn't, so I guess that kind of shows.
I kind of and I kind of like Brawl a little bit more than Melee, but that's just because Brawl sort of just because I play with weird characters, and I felt like Brawl fixed a little bit on those weird characters. So,
I
but I don't like tripping. Fucking hate that shit.
My least favorite Smash game is probably 4.
My least
Um,
favorite is probably 64 because I don't like Jigglypuff.
and that's the only character you see. On a competitive level, my least favorite game is Smash 64. That's because Smash 64 is literally the same 4 characters over and over.
Out of like 10 characters.
Yeah. But,
But
like, nah, it gets stupid, because you see the same shit.
yeah,
But, my,
yeah.
my least favorite Smash game as a whole is 4. Even though I played that competitively. I feel like it was
I,
more fun to play competitively than 64 would be.
my least favorite is Ultimate, just because I haven't played it yet. So kind of by default, I have to put it there.
That's fair.
I don't think it's a bad game. It's just
Ultimate's my favorite. Ultimate is my favorite. Um,
I know.
Competitively, it's my favorite,
Yeah.
but as a like how fun it is, I don't find it as fun as Brawl. Brawl is my favorite for just for fun.
Pichu can wear a Team Aqua bandana. So right there, it's kind of tied to my least favorite because it gets points automatically just for that.
I mean, Gen 3 sucks.
Well, you know what? You suck.
So, man, but I still beat you in Pokemon though.
Dude, I'm the one who kicks your ass in Pokemon.
On what?
On,
On what planet?
on this planet. Planet Earth?
In the TCG, sure.
Dude, every time we play randoms, I kick your ass.
That is a damn lie. All right,
Who
so we're
lost?
just lying to people now.
Who lost the Quillfish? Not me.
Okay, one match out of the like 30 something we have. Cool.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I have one more matches than you.
I'm pretty sure you haven't.
I'm pretty sure I have.
I am pretty certain you haven't.
Anyway, no, I'm pretty sure.
Shut the fuck up.
This segment is what I like to call filler.
This is what I like to call Sean's wrong.
You're wrong.
Okay.
How did we get into a disagreement on a conversation that we both started with an agreement?
So what was your favorite part of the direct?
My favorite part, probably Dragon Quest 11 getting a Switch port, only because I predicted that shit.
I mean, it's not hard to see coming, but yeah, that's fair.
I still predicted it, but I'm still kind of mad that Catherine isn't getting a Switch port.
I mean,
It's on.
Catherine's gonna be getting nothing after the most recent stuff that's been going down.
If it gets a Switch port, I'll still buy it. I don't care what I don't care anything about that news.
Do you even know what's going on?
No, I don't know what's going on. I just know that I want the game.
I'm just gonna tell you to look into it. That's all.
Something
Look into it like after we're done recording.
something about a leak. I don't know.
Yes, it does have to do with a leak. They leaked certain stuff that happens, and everybody's like, okay, that's kind of fucked, but don't worry about it. Just look it up later on your own time.
What do you mean? It's a puzzle game where you're trying to bang a girl with the same name as your girlfriend.
No, but you don't understand.
I don't understand because I don't know what's going on.
Like I said, look it up later. What?
I'll look it up now, bitch.
No,
Now
you're
continue.
not gonna because we have to talk about the direct.
Then continue talking about the direct. Okay, Fire Emblem.
Fucker, alright.
Fire Emblem. Looky
It
here.
was your bit. It was your bit.
Looky here. Okay, alleged Catherine full body transphobic ending leaked. Transphobic
That's what
ending
they're getting in
leaked,
trouble over.
but it might not be what you think. Okay, PlayStation 3 Classic Games. Continue. Talk about Fire Emblem while I'm reading this.
Bro, I'm just gonna cut this part out.
No,
So it doesn't
continue.
matter.
No,
You're being so difficult today.
you're being difficult. If the best ending fucking sucks, well, you know what? There's like 9 other fucking endings.
Alright. Now, anyways, continue. From where
Um,
you left off.
we were talking about Dragon Quest, right?
Yeah.
Dragon
We
Quest.
were talking about Dragon Quest.
Dragon Quest. Okay. I haven't played Dragon Quest 11 because I'm too busy beating the other Dragon Quest games, but I'm going to get the Switch version because it looks dope. Something about a soundtrack. I don't fucking know. I don't know anything about Dragon Quest 11 because I don't want to be spoiled. I gotta play Dragon Quest 10 first. You know how hard it is to play Dragon Quest 10? Let me tell you how hard it is. First, I gotta buy a Wii U, but not an American Wii U, a Japanese Wii U. And then somehow I gotta figure out how to get that Japanese Wii U hooked up into a Japanese server, and then I need to buy Dragon Quest 10, and then I need to learn Japanese so that I can understand an MMORPG, and I can finally play the game. And then once I finally play the game, I realize I'm not really a big fan of MMORPGs. I'm like, well, fuck, this is a waste of a bunch of money. And now we're talking about Fire. It looked good. Now we're talking about Tetris. It looked good. Now we're talking about
Tetris 99 is good. Tetris is fun. I am nasty at that game, but I haven't won one yet. Get a shit ton of kills per match though.
Okay, that's good.
I like it.
The Joker has a release date. I haven't played Persona 5, but I guess good. That speaking of Persona, that Persona game that where you're a police officer and you're beating people with chains.
That's not a Persona game.
It's a Persona game because people
Astral
thought
Chain looks fucking sick. That might have been one of the more hype things for me. That one looks so good.
I just know who does the art for the game, and that's about it.
It looks
It looks
so
fun,
good.
though.
Like I wanna play that one so bad. I want that one.
Cool.
Yeah, the designs are made by the guy who made Zetman.
Zetman. If you guys don't know what Zetman is, look it up. It's like Kamen Rider for badasses.
Shut the fuck up.
I like Kamen Rider.
I know you like Kamen Rider. I like Kamen Rider.
Still got to finish all the fucking seasons.
So do I.
When we're gonna finish the original Kamen Rider?
Me?
Both of us.
Oh, I thought you were questioning when I'm gonna finish it. I was like, oh no, I haven't watched it in months.
I'm at the episode where they introduce Kamen Rider 2. So
I'm a little bit past that.
well, can you go a little bit far back and watch it with me?
Yeah, I can watch it with you.
And then we can watch it together, and then we can watch V3 because I heard V3 is cool.
And then after every season, we'll give like a little review on.
Yeah. Should we just start from episode 1 then?
Do you remember what happened?
Dude rides a motorcycle, gets kidnapped, becomes Kamen Rider, beats the shit out of people who kidnapped him. Rinse, repeat.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're good.
Yeah, we're good.
We don't need to watch from episode 1.
We don't. Isn't that pretty much the first 10 seasons?
More or less.
But you see.
But how cool do you think the writers are? That's what matters. I think writer 1 and 2, pretty good.
Kamen Rider X looks. I like his ability. I only know his ability because of Samurai Warriors. game.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Amazon, original Amazon. We're not talking about reboot. I watched the reboot Amazon, at least season 1, and that was okay. But the original Amazon, I like his idea. I just don't like all the weird noises he makes. Makes all these screeching noises. It's like, okay. Just killed the dude. I think this season's only 24 episodes. Blow my brains out hearing that voice.
Yeah, it's not like it's not tolerable screaming. This isn't Kenshiro.
No, it's just like, hey.
Yeah, his is like legitimately screeching
Sounds like
for
Tarzan
no
hitting.
reason.
Sounds like Tarzan hitting puberty.
I like that one. That's a good one.
He's based off of Tarzan. That's why I made the reference.
Yeah, I know.
So I don't know.
But yeah, Astral Chain looks really good. I'm trying to think what else looked good. There was that Oninuma game or whatever. It looked pretty sick. It was a neat little RPG
Yeah.
game. I'd play it. As long as it's not full price. The remake to Link's Awakening
Oh.
looks cool as shit. I like
Oh,
the
yeah.
art style. People are shitting on it, but it looks dope.
I like Chibi Link.
Yeah, so do I. I like the whole clay art style. I think it looks sick. I think it's very faithful to the original. Yeah. And Link's Awakening is one of the Zelda games I like more, which I own every Zelda game, so yeah.
I hope in that one you figure out Birdo is a
Once and for all. Once and for all, that you finally, like, after all these years of what is it truly, what is the true answer, you finally get one.
What wasn't it like Rainbow Man where you find out what Birdo's gender is because you find a vibrator.
Something like that. I don't fucking remember.
What's up, cat?
So cat.
Was there a game about a cat that was announced?
I wish.
Okay.
I'm trying to think. What else was there?
we were. This is like Saturday, and the thing came out on Thursday, and I already forgot half of it.
I mean, there wasn't that much, to be honest.
I wasn't expecting much, to be fair.
Well, I mean, it's a direct. You aren't supposed to expect big announcements. They're not just gonna bring some E3 level shit.
Yeah, they're not gonna come out and be like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of a joke, but something.
But you're not funny. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, like I don't know. Hold on, let me improv this. Reggie comes out and he talks about a purple Pikmin, and then a purple Pikmin comes out of his chest, and then Pikmin 4. Normal shit like that.
All right. Right now. Okay, I want you to set a scene. Okay.
Okay.
So what is like your ideal Nintendo like big reveal E3 level announcement type shit? Like what is your ideal Nintendo scenario on that stage?
So if we're talking about this E3,
no, just in general. Like what would be
general?
what would be your ideal? You know, they come on stage, it's a huge ass announcement. Set the scene. How do they announce it? What are they announcing? All that shit. Set it up.
Okay, so Miyamoto and Reggie, they both come out, and Miyamoto is talking about his creation of Mario and great games like that, and then Reggie talks about his generation of making Nintendo a meme, and then they both box each other to promote a new Punch Out game, and then Link and Zelda, the cat's name is Link and Zelda, and they're both playing with each other. And then Link and Mario both come out, and they stop the fight, and then a new Mario and Zelda game is announced, and then Reggie makes some sort of weird dad joke that makes everyone feel uncomfortable, And then I
And
guess,
then-
and then I guess they finally put an actual virtual console on the Switch. There we go.
And then, from the sky, descends a falcon. The falcon swoops down onto Reggie's arm. The stage goes dark. Stage goes completely black.
I think
The lights come back on. You see white coming from Reggie we're standing, and that is it. You see white eyes behind smoke.
like
And then, through the smoke, as it starts to clear, you just hear.
Yes!
And it's him, Captain Falcon, right there, to announce to you a new F-Zero game.
I mean, okay. Here's my thing about F-Zero. Have you ever seen me play a racing game?
No.
There's a fucking
I've not.
reason why you've never seen me play a fucking racing game before.
Did F-Zero just make you hate racing games?
F-Zero doesn't make me hate racing games. Racing games make me hate F-Zero. Like, the only racing game I'm good at is Mario Kart. That's about it.
That's not really a racing game, that's a game of luck. That's a gamble. F-Zero is one of my favorite game series. That and like Star Fox and Zelda. Like a lot of Nintendo game series are like my favorites. For
Yeah.
sure.
I have no beef against F-Zero. To be fair, I've only played like 2 of the F-Zero games. So anyway, but the thing is that it doesn't really take a lot to impress me when it comes to
That's
shit.
true.
Like Reggie can come out and just make dad jokes for 40 minutes, and I would be impressed. Reggie can
You're
just
biased.
Reggie will just come out, and I would be impressed. I'm like, that was pretty good. What are they talking about?
Reggie just breathes, and you're like, oh yeah, I like it.
Reggie came out. He used the Wii nunchuck and thought it was an actual nunchuck, and I was like, I respect that.
Respect that.
I think Reggie just thinks that the Nintendo Wii was the greatest fucking invention ever.
I mean, in terms of making money, it was. It
Yeah,
was
but
one
I
of them
mean-
at least. Because the highest selling console is the PS2, isn't it?
Yeah. I think so. I don't know. But I don't think the Wii sold as much as the GameCube, though.
No, the GameCube had trash numbers. What do you mean?
I don't know. I heard
But,
a statistic, and I'm not really good with statistics. I don't think statistics.
So, what do you rate the Nintendo Direct overall, though? What do you rate it?
I'll give it an 8. It got its job done.
Okay. I respect that. I'll give it an 8. No, I'll give it like a 7.5 to an 8.
So-
A lot of good announcements I like.
Yeah.
I don't like the fan base reaction, and there was some stuff I didn't care for, so.
Oh,
yeah,
dude.
about that.
What would you rather play on Switch, Dead by Daylight or Fuck Night? Fortnite?
I've already played Fortnite on Switch.
I don't like those games. I don't like Fortnite.
I didn't like Fortnite, but I played it for like a year because everybody else did. Everybody was playing it, so I was like, I need something to play with friends. So I
Well-
played it for a long time.
Well, if
I
your
was-
friend,
I was like, there's this RDC World video, right,
yeah,
where it's like about when J. Cole dropped a new album, and he's like, hey yo, J. Cole just dropped something. He goes, Jermaine, Cole, and like he just goes on this whole over exaggerated speech, and he like the way he reacts is like he's like, bro, I didn't even wanna everybody saying 2121, he's kinda catchy, I guess. I don't even wanna listen to this no more. Get out of here. He's like I'm going back to I'm becoming a normal citizen. Like his whole reaction about it was hilarious, and that's how I felt once Apex came out.
yeah.
Because I was like, everybody out here playing Fortnite, and they're like, I was like, it's okay, I guess. And then Apex dropped, and I finally had a game to play with people because it was actually good.
Yeah, like the thing is with the Apex is that it's the first battle royale game that's made me at least think about wanting to play it, but that's not because of the gameplay. It's because you can be a robot.
That's fair.
Yeah, it's like I didn't
But yeah,
care.
no, I don't really fuck with battle royale games like that either. But Apex is something different.
I I don't like those games where it's like not just battle royale games, but I don't like those games where it kind of involves you being forced to play online. I mean, I play Pokemon TCG, but I get the reason for that. But I don't get like battle royale games. It's like I feel like there should just be a thing where I can just play on my own.
That doesn't make any sense. That's not what a battle royale is.
Well, you know what? I can battle royale myself. Okay, you want me to go
That
on?
doesn't make any
You,
sense.
you want me to go on my how I play Tetris 99 thing again?
Shut the fuck up. I'm so sick of you.
Okay, I don't like playing games where I'm forced to be online. Okay, I can barely even have a conversation with birds. They're alone with actual people.
You can't talk to birds.
I know that I can piss them off because they shit on me.
Has that ever actually happened to you? I thought that was just like a movie, like TV show, funny haha gag.
No, that is a movie, TV show. Haha, funny gag. But I've had a duck attack me a few times.
What? What?
Not the same duck. Multiple ducks.
What? No, what happened? Like, explain this to me. What?
So the first time I apparently got attacked by a duck, I was like 2.
You gotta. You've been attacked by ducks multiple times?
Yes.
Sean, enemy of ducks.
Isn't that ironic?
Yeah, cause your whole representative, you're like your mascot's the Psyduck.
Psyduck, dude. Even though it's slowly becoming
Uh,
slow, bro, for some reason. Slow, bro, and Alakazam. I like Alakazam. Anyway, another time I got attacked by a duck. I was at the zoo when it happened.
how old were you? Were
14,
you like?
14,
So
around 14.
you were like capable of thinking at this point.
So me and my grandma for my birthday, we decided to go to the zoo. And we were at the zoo and we were eating lunch, and ducks were walking around. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna give food to some of the ducks. It's not like no one's saying don't feed the ducks. So I was throwing some food at the ducks, and apparently one duck didn't like isn't really much of a giver because he came back and start fucking attacking me and my grandma. I'm like, I gave you food. I do not need this disrespect. Don't moral of the story here, don't piss off ducks.
Sean's so fucking dumb.
Sorry, I can't control animal behavior, okay?
You're so just so unbelievably stupid.
We we should just call them Sean moments, okay?
Sean moments.
Nick,
What? What do you want? What do you wish for?
Flint, Michigan. Ironic.
Uh,
Told you that shirt. I told you that shirt works.
that was me hoping I'd hit my head hard enough to limit my ability to hear anything you ever say again.
You know what's even weirder? You want to know some of the YouTube channels I've been watching recently?
What?
So first off, I've been watching a mathematic-based YouTube channel called Number File, not Number File. No, yeah, Number File, and it's these people talking about like these really like difficult, crazy mathematic shit. Like there was a video I saw where they talk about the largest prime number and how they found the largest prime number, and
Mm-hmm.
I understood about like 90% of it.
But what
But
about the other 10%?
well, I don't have a fucking mathematics degree, okay?
You don't have any degree.
Yes, I do. I have
Yes, I do.
I have a degree that says Sean England participation.
You have no fear saying your full name. Fucking
Did I say my full name?
giving out your Discord.
You
No fear.
mean Sean DSU. Don't put any capitals in there. It's all lowercase. Number 6270. Message me. If you're goth, especially message me.
But yeah, message him, especially either if you're A, goth, or B, want a pair of 3D glasses.
Or C, you just want to message me because you want to be that guy or person.
The weird one. The strange one. The peasant.
I'm I'm 58-year-old man. You looking to hook up? I'll be like, are you really 58?
I,
I don't
I
like.
beg to
I don't,
differ. I think you're lying to me.
I don't date no liar. I don't date a
What have I
gem.
been. What have I. Yeah, it's true. What have I been watching recently? I've been watching a channel called LaFave Bros. They play Oblivion. That's a fun channel. They're
Oh,
funny.
dude, Oblivion's
Uh,
probably my favorite Elder Scrolls game.
no, that you need to watch them actually. They're super fucking funny.
Yeah,
Uh, I've been watching Moon Monkey's Path of Radiance playthrough. He's funny as shit. You know Moon Monkey.
yeah.
Um,
I've just been watching Moon Monkey's viewer choice videos recently because he hasn't put out a Pokemon TCG video in like 2 fucking months, and it's pissing me off.
um, then I've been watching. There's only one streamer I've been watching consistently, and it's Tafo. And like I stopped watching his streams for a while, but
I watch about 10
I stopped.
minutes
I,
of a Giarma stream every week, about 10 minutes.
that's fair. Yeah, no, I started watching Tafo because I used to watch him, but I stopped watching him. Um, but he's a Tetris streamer now, and he's so good at that game. I've just been watching it.
Mm.
So
Another thing
yeah,
I've
that
been
shit's.
watching is speed running channels and speed runs and
Why is
shit.
that?
Why is that? Because um, I have the consistency of like a fucking 7-year-old. So seeing someone beat a game in like 7 minutes is just like perfect.
Aren't you trying to speedrun Jump Ultimate Stars though?
I am trying to speedrun Jump Ultimate Stars, and it's going awful, and I don't feel confident about recording it anytime soon.
You know I used to speedrun.
Would you speedrun?
Hotline Miami.
Uh,
I was pretty good at it. My best time was like around. I want to say 28 minutes?
mm.
Something? I don't know exactly.
There's this
It was
one
pretty good.
YouTuber, and he just started a new series on his channel where he it's called Casual versus Speedrunner, where he plays a game, but he does it with a speedrunner, and he wants to see how far he can get in the game when when the speedrunner finishes the game.
Hmm.
I watched some of it, and it's pretty on Attacking Toucans. He's one of the versus people.
Oh yeah. Attacking
Yeah,
Toucans. Yeah,
yeah.
I know him.
But yeah, I think I can do speedrunning in the future. I think I want to speedrun not so great games though, because I feel like I have a better chance at beating them, at getting world records.
That's
Like
fair.
I think I can be, beat be the first person to get a world record on Zach and Cody on GBA.
Or the Corey in the House game.
Drake and Josh on Game Boy.
Oh god.
I Spy on DS
Jesus.
because I definitely know I'm not beating no fucking Mario in 4 minutes and 21 seconds.
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
However, I feel like that maybe one day I'll try and get the world record for a Super Mario Bros. 3, but you don't use any of the warp pipes.
Why do you want to do that one in particular?
Because the world record for it right now is like 51 minutes and 16 seconds, and I feel like that's beatable
Okay, that's
because
fair.
because people are still finding new things about that game, particularly on manipulating shit and stuff. So it's not like every trick in the book has been found yet. And with someone like me doing Jump Ultimate Stars, like even before the game, I'm thinking about shit because you can make teams, and I'm thinking about how do you do teams and stuff. It's just I haven't played the game in a long time, and my first instinct is I think I can get the world record. Doesn't seem that bad. And I play the game, and then like I only know about half of the missions by memory. So
Jesus Christ.
I don't know all the spawn rates for certain crap for the item missions. I do know when it comes to not getting hit missions, you only do not have to get hit for 10 seconds.
Alright.
How, however, problem is that the computer is fucking stupid, and like they will try and hit the person with all their might when you don't want them to, but then when you do want to hit them, it takes them like 15 fucking seconds for them to do it.
You
So
sound very upset.
yeah, but I'm at least like one of my strategies that I'm doing is that I am purposely going from right to left on the worlds because I feel
Mm.
because I feel like going straight and then doing all of those worlds and then going right and then going immediately to left, all the way left, and then going back to the center is just slightly slower than just going up, right, finish middle, finish left, go back to right so that you can go north.
Okay.
And I feel like that one most matters when you're getting the world with the boss tower because there's only two sets of planets that you have to go through, and the one on the left is where you have to go in order to get to the boss tower. It'll just be faster to go up, right, back to the boss tower.
Hmm.
So
So you think you got the tech, huh?
by theory,
Hmm.
but
Interesting.
it's not the brain that's the problem. It's what the brain's controlling. That's the problem. Because
Well,
if you guys haven't noticed, I'm Oonga Boonga Dumb.
Sean is kinda a fool, if I'm gonna be honest. But,
But I ain't no
yeah, I
school.
think, You keep cutting me off, and it's like I keep on forgetting what I'm gonna say, and then I remember it. You just get me again. Uh,
You can continue.
I don't know. No, I told you, like, you keep on, every time you cut me off, it's like every time I remember
I'm
what
not
I'm
trying
gonna
to cut
say,
you
so I
off.
keep forgetting it.
I'm not.
I know, it just happens. I know you're not trying to.
There's like a 5 second
Uh,
delay.
yeah.
Nick,
Um,
Nick.
what?
Flint, Michigan. Ironic.
I will end this goddamn podcast right now.
You know what's even worse?
What?
Every time I keep saying that, I keep pointing to my back, like you, as if you can see me do it. And then I'm like, I do that, and then I start feeling stupid because you can't see me obviously pointing to my back. It's like, I don't know.
It's like that shit where you point, like, you like grin and like point to like a fake camera.
Yeah, it's like no one's there.
Yeah. Fucking idiot.
I've done that before. I was talking to someone, and then I would make like a joke that like some dude's trying to do the break the fourth wall in a movie, and I would just stare, and it would just make people feel very uncomfortable.
Yeah, no, I did the same shit actually.
It's either that, or I would say some very like anti PC stuff, and then it would just be like that awkward silence.
Why is it so quiet?
I did that recently. I was just like around a bunch of people. And we just weren't talking. I just stood my head up, and I was just staring at them, and then they kind of look at me, and I was like, I really like this awkward silence. And then I get back on my phone.
Well, why is it so quiet around here, huh?
No, like that
I don't know why I
legit.
turned into my guy when I said that.
I honestly get uncomfortable if I'm around a group of people and no one's not saying anything. There's no socializing. It really makes me uncomfortable. So I have to like say something about awkward silence or just be an asshole or some shit.
I One of these days I'm gonna do an entire episode in the my guy voice, and you're just gonna be really uncomfortable the entire time.
Nick, I make
What?
people uncomfortable.
It's true. But like, how uncomfortable would it be to just be like, okay, let's record. Like I'm just normally talking. All right, we're recording. 3, 2, 1, and it's just like a drop the weights, Lee, like type shit, like for no reason.
Sensei.
Jesus Christ.
My guy, Lee. Release the weights. Oh, really, my guy? I really can't.
You're allowed to drop the weights, Lee. You better beat the shit out of him, or I beat the shit out of you.
Really, Sensei? Can I really? I really want to. I want to fight. Wouldn't that be a splendid match?
Yo, that was good. That was good. That was a good one, actually. That one was good. We're gonna do an entire
Sakura.
episode as my.
Sakura.
We're gonna do an entire episode as my guy and Rock Lee. It's gonna happen.
I'm gonna watch a bunch of episodes of that Rock Lee comedy spin-off, and then wish that there's an English dub version of that, and me voicing it.
Because my guy and Rock Lee have better English voices.
Yeah. Sakura, will you be my girlfriend?
Rest in peace.
And that's kind
Get
of
him dirty.
that's kind of ironic considering like just this week I finished the entire story arc of the first part of the tuning exams and crap like that. I blazed right through that.
Tuning exams is a good arc.
Right now, because I've been rewatching a lot of Naruto, and right now I'm at Naruto versus Gaara.
Mm.
Yeah, and
Oh, you in the forest?
And to show how much episodes that I watched, I think it was Sunday or last week. I started at the Force of Death. So
Damn.
yeah, that's like 40 plus episodes. So if I really put my mind to it, I could watch 2 anime in 1 week.
If you really put your mind to it, you could watch all of One Piece in like 2 weeks.
I know, but I have this thing where if I try to watch something English sub, I have a harder time watching multiple episodes of it compared to something that has like an English dub. Because with an English dub, I can watch it at least a little bit more casually.
That's fair. That's no, I get that. I actually do get that. Watching JoJo dub is a sin, though. Do you remember that?
Mm,
That's the only time I'll say you cannot watch the dubbed version of a show. Is JoJo? You can't.
well,
You don't do that.
I watch part 3 and part 4 subbed because it makes sense in the setting.
How does it make sense in the setting?
Well, part 1 takes place in Great Britain, and part 2, Joseph is like a New Yorker, and like I don't want no New Yorkers talking in Japanese. I gotta listen to that in English dub.
No, it's better. You only get
And
the JoJo experience in Japanese, dog.
and once
Basically,
and
I'm
once
calling out Justin. Hey, yo, bitch! You better stop watching JoJo dub, or
and
I'm gonna spoil it for you.
and
No
once
cat.
and once the Italian dub of part 5 comes out, I'll be watching that.
Also, earlier when you said you watched part one and part two dubbed, you said part three and part four, and that's why I said why.
Oh no,
Because I
no.
was like,
Part,
that doesn't
part
make
3 and part
sense.
4 I watch in Japanese because it makes sense in the setting. And then
Fair.
part 6 I will also wait. Doesn't part 6 take place in America?
That's Florida.
Well, when part 6 come out, I have to wait for the dub version of that, and part 7's dub, and then part 8 is back to Japanese sub, and then part 9 was recently revealed.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah. Oh well, it was teased that there is going to be a part
I ain't
nine.
hear shit about it.
Well,
Well, yeah, no shit. We all knew there was gonna be a part nine.
yeah, but he's actually revealed some information.
Oh, okay. I haven't heard about it, but
Yeah, but
that's fair.
I saw this video, and I don't know if the subtitles are true or not, but it was talking about how um, that like a dude was like interviewing Hiraki, and the dude asked him it was like, do you hate it that like the gay community has sort of put in like use your poses and JoJo characters as like a sign for like gay rights and stuff like that. He was like, yeah, I feel very ashamed by that. However, I'm not familiar with this YouTube channel, so I don't know if any of that crap is true or not. But like at the same time, it's like yeah, like it just came off. It starts casual and then it slowly just comes into like a 2 minute conversation about that. And like part of me like makes it seem like that interview was a little bit fishy. So I don't know if the translations were official because they don't feel official. But
Huh.
then again it's Japan, and you gotta realize Japan sort of yes, there's shitloads of yaoi. I get it, but let me tell you something. Japan isn't really as progressive as we are. Gotta get over it.
Aren't they more than we are though? It's more common over there.
It's kind of weird. Like they
I mean, it's more common, but
so Japan
it's not
has
legal for them to marry, right?
yeah, but like they also have
Yeah,
like
it's not legal to have gay marriage.
so how they believe it is that they think it's okay if you're like young, but then once you get to adulthood, then it's sort of looked down upon.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
So it's like, oh, you're 14 and you're with another guy. Well, your mind's not fully developed yet, so who cares? Or some shit like that. But I don't know.
That's interesting though.
It's what I've heard. I could be wrong. I like to think I'm not.
That's fair, I guess. All right.
I'm
Well,
like I'm
I
like
think that
we were
we
gonna talk
should.
we were gonna talk about voice actors, but
Nah, we should
nah.
just start wrapping it up. We've been doing this for like an hour now. So,
Okay, well,
anything you'd like to end off on?
I
Anything you'd like to?
I do like to end off on something. Let me bring it up as I gotta type it.
Okay.
So one thing that I talked about last episode thing is that when this comes out, there's, I'm basically already I'm making this video like, oh, you had to be here for it, but I don't care. So I sort of lost my train. Questions. Okay, questions. You guys can ask us questions. I will answer them. I don't know about Nick. But hold on. Is there any funny ones? Since we don't have any actual questions to answer right now, let's just answer
Here we go.
one Yahoo Answers question, maybe two.
Okay. Go for it.
Question one comes from it's a family question, which means I can't relate already.
Shit. Me neither. Wow.
Wow.
That is... Go ahead. Go for it. Go for it.
Is my mom allowed to just unlock my bedroom door? I'll answer.
Bro, wait.
I'll answer.
Is it a lock from the outside or inside? If you got a lock from the outside, that's kinda, you shouldn't be doing that. And if you got a lock from the inside, if they're picking your locks, I mean, that's kinda,
I'll answer that.
I don't know about
I'll
that.
answer that question with a question. What exactly are you doing in your room?
That makes you so concerned about that
Yeah,
said thing. Who's in the wrong?
yeah.
That's a good question.
Okay.
I mean, that's invasion of privacy though. That's illegal.
Yeah.
So, I'd say you shouldn't be doing that.
Oh, okay.
There it is.
We're gonna end off on this question now because I thought this one was good.
Okay.
If money doesn't bring happiness, what does? Stuff that money can buy. I think that's a good answer though.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Hey,
Love. That's the answer.
I'm gonna end it off with this. I'm gonna end off with this. Money doesn't bring you happiness, but the conclusion to fuck, I just hit my hand on my desk.
That's what brings you happiness.
No. The conclusion of Dragon Ball Super is something to be happy about, because it leads way to a series that might actually be good. Because Dragon Ball Super wasn't, and Broly looks like it's on the right track.
They're gonna fuck it up.
I was gonna end it off on that, you fucker.
So, okay.
Alright.
Actually,
No,
speaking
I didn't stop recording yet.
speaking of that, there is a video I legitimately do want to make for the channel.
Okay.
I'm thinking about rewatching GT,
Okay.
and I want to make a video on because I always felt that GT was a little bit shit on more than it should have. I'm not gonna sit here and say GT is a great show or not. I just think that I should rewatch it again, make fun of it, and then express how I feel that GT doesn't need to be shit on as much as it does in a me being an asshole manner. I mean,
Uh-huh.
there's good things to talk about it after the first 20 episodes.
What arc was that?
The first arc was Kid Goku, Pan, and Trunks just going to random planets trying to get Dragon Balls. But then once you get into
Yeah, I got you.
Baby, And Super 17 was kind of boring. But Omega Shinron,
That fight was sick.
yeah,
I'll admit that the fight, that was good. But what's the video you want to make?
just
Is it just a video that's like your like review of it, I guess?
kinda. Just me talking about how may that maybe you should give GT a second chance. Because I'm not gonna sit here because people are like saying because I feel like Super one day is sort of going to be treated like GT, and I don't think Super is awful. I don't think it's even bad. I think it's just there,
Okay.
and that's sort of the same thing with GT. I just think it's there. I mean, yes, the rap opening's cringy. I like it though, but it's cringy. I don't know what
Welcome to the Grand Tour.
is that what GT stands for? Grand Tour? Because
Yeah.
they travel in space. Okay, I guess that makes sense. But they stopped traveling in space about after 20 episodes.
Welcome to the Grand Tour.
Welcome to the Grand Tour. Unless you count the other 2/3, Dragon Ball GT.
You know what it? You know what that rap opening is not better than?
What?
The song that is going to end off this episode for us. The great and powerful One Piece rap.
Dude, I love the One Piece rap. It's the only thing I remember from
All right.
4Kids.
No, you remember Sanji's voice.
Well, I remember all the voices now because I'm fucking playing Grand Adventure.
Now you're thinking about it. Yeah, Grand Adventure. But his whole hey, I'm Sanji. Fucking I got an accent for no reason. You want some dessert? That's an actual line.
Yeah, you want some dessert? I can't.
You want some dessert?
I can't decide if I'm French or Boston. Leave Hurricane.
All right. And with that, we're gonna be taking our leave. Goodbye.
Here's how the story goes. We find out about a treasure in the grand line. There's no doubt. The pirate whose eye is on it, he'll sing. I'll be king of the pirates. I'm gonna be king. His name is Luffy. That's Monkey D. Luffy. King of the pirates. He's made of rubber.
How did that happen?
Yo ho ho, he took a bite of gum gum. His name's Zolo, he's just like a samurai and a Lady. Nami's not shy. Usopp's doing that marksman thing. Sanji's cooking, Chopper's doctoring.